Welcome back to this video in the Kashflow learning series. Today we are going to show you how to enter an invoice for your costs into Kashflow. We're going to use a Castle Water invoice. Who the supplier is and how the invoice is paid will not affect the way the invoice is entered. We're also not interested in this video how the invoice was actually paid. That will be the subject of a separate video. We are showing this invoice because it will require two separate lines. Many invoices will only need one line. This invoice, however, has two different VAT rates charged, 20% and 0%. The same principle would apply if you wish to have two lines due to the fact that each cost was in respect of different accounts. For example, it is commonplace for assets such as tables and chairs to be purchased from the same supplier that supplies you with stationery. Okay, I'm now logged into my Kashflow test company at the main screen, the dashboard, and we're going to post this Castle Water invoice. On the left hand side, as usual, are the menu options, and there's a section here with suppliers and purchases. So we're going to select purchases, and this is where you enter all your purchase invoices. Don't worry about how the invoice was paid, where it was paid from. That is a subject of a different video. So on this screen we can see our list of previous purchase invoices, and now I'm going to click Create Purchase Invoice. The number is automatically allocated by Kashflow as the next number, and if you are going to retain the manual documents, it may be worth writing this number onto your invoice as proof of posting and also to make it easier to find the invoice. I've already entered something for Castle Water, which is our supplier, but you would enter your supplier's name in this box, and up will come a list of suppliers, and in the absence of there being the supplier that you need, you just click the plus icon and you'll be able to create the item as you're posting. The supplier reference number will usually be their purchase invoice. The date I'm going to leave as the today's date by default, but you would normally enter the actual date that appears on the invoice, and likewise with the due date you would enter the date that invoice is payable. We're only entering items in sterling, but if you do have foreign currency invoices, then obviously you can select a different currency. So having entered the standard data for that, I'm now going to enter the actual financial information from the invoice. So to do that, I add a line item, and remember I need two lines on this item because one of the lines has 20% VAT, one of the lines has 0% VAT. Under my purchase code, I'm going to select water rates. I can either scroll down or I can type in, and up will come code. We're going to ignore products and we're going to ignore projects for the purposes of this demonstration. In the description, I'm going to type in water, but you would normally put something relevant. There's not really a lot I can do with this particular invoice. And the amount that was on the invoice for water was £28.80, and that was at 20% VAT, and the VAT was £5.76. So now I can add another line item. Again, I'm going to select water. And this was a charge for waste. And this was for £96.31. Only this amount had 0 rating VAT on it, so I put 0. I now check that the total agrees with the total on my invoice, which it does, £130.87. And when I'm happy, I click Save at the top. Once saved, I can view my posting on screen, and that is the end of the posting process. Some of you may wish to upload a JPEG PDF of this file, and this can be done through accessing the bottom part of the screen here and files. You need to have a connection to a Dropbox account to do this. That will be the subject of a different video.